Ooni in total disbelief as some thugs, popularly known as area boys, storm palace fighting for Queen Naomi for Queen Naomi's return. Unbelievable, my people. You are welcome back again to my channel. Nice meeting you here once again. It is my pleasure to have you here. If you are here and you are here to subscribe to my channel, kindly help me hit the subscribe button and also turn on the notification bell. Give this video a thumbs up. One thing I always tell you guys is that all these things I bring here are all alleged stories. They are not for sound information, because as we get this gist on the street of social media, that is how we also bring it here. Now, the gist is that it said Oni was just in his chamber this fateful day, and he was just chilling with his girls, and everything was just going normal, okay? And they started hearing noise, like serious noise in the at the gate, at the main gate. Oni was like, what is happening? What is going on there? Initially, he thought maybe is maybe kind of group of people who were just singing and dancing, but when the noise was coming closer, they now discovered that the more these people were coming closer, the more the noise was becoming more visible. Okay, they were like, this thing is not singing. Oh, these people are like just chanting or something like that. What is happening? What is going on in my palace? No, this can't possibly be happening in my palace. So before you knew it, they said one of the guard ran to Oni, saying that there's some group of hoodlums who are at the gate, some popularly known as area boys, that they are at the gate. Some call them agberus or something like that. That they are at the gate. What happened? What is going on? They said that they are demanding, that they want to see you, that they are calling Queen Naomi, they are talking, they like they don't understand. So Oni was like, okay, they are saying they want to see me, that go back, tell them to bring their head, their leader. He said, sure, they have leaders. He said, yes, they have some people who are at the front, and some of them were actually carrying black cat and all that. They said, Onina said, okay, go and call in the leaders and let the rest stay out. From where I get my old gist, so because when this gist came out, there were different side of the story, but this particular one I heard, the one that that caught my attention, is the one I'm telling you. In case maybe you hear another version of this hoodlums breaking into the palace and all that, but from my own side where I got my gist, is this is how it's being told. So they now said that they called these guys in. They said they greeted Kabisi. Kabisi answered, and it was like, what is happening? Why are you people doing this? What is going on? What happened? They said, Kabisi, the reason why they are here is because of Queen Naomi. That they are here on her behalf, that they want Queen Naomi to return back. That the way these women are doing, they don't want it. And that it was even Queen Naomi who asked them to come. They say, because only ask, who sent you here? Because there is no how things will happen that there won't be a sponsor. There is no how things will happen that there won't be one person who is behind this whole thing. They said, Onina asked, who asked you to do this? What the demonstration? The demonstration, where is it for? He said it's from Queen Naomi. He said, Queen Naomi. Say yes, that is Queen Naomi and the brother, that especially the brother, that is the brother who actually organized them, that Queen Naomi is aware that they should come to the palace and do things so that you can bring Queen Naomi back. Hey, they said Oni was like, really? So for Queen Naomi to return to the palace, these things has to happen like this. They said Oni was like, no, it can't be. Queen Naomi can't do this. Queen Naomi cannot do this. Say, Kabiyesi is Queen Naomi. Is that how you trust her that she can't do it? Of course she can do it now because of the love she has for you. She can actually do it. Say, keep quiet there. I know the woman I got married to. I know who Queen Naomi is. Queen Naomi can't possibly be doing this kind of thing. Sending talks to come to the palace to come and do what? What will be her gain? What will she stand to achieve in this whole thing? That why will Queen Naomi do this? Say, it's Queen Naomi, Kabiyesi. I know you'll be surprised, but in this life, you can't be surprised, because human beings can change. People can change. So don't think that he cannot change, especially if she's being influenced maybe by relative or so. So she, anything can actually happen. Say, my Queen Naomi. They said Kabiyesi was so surprised that the thing he was just thinking and thinking. But the next thing they said he told the boy is that, now you have told me that it's Queen Naomi and the brother. Okay, no problem. You people can go. Just go. You people should just leave the palace, leave my palace gate. He said, but the reason why they are here, they have not achieved. He said, what is the reason? That Oni has to agree that Queen Naomi is returning back, and that he has to put a call through to Queen Naomi as they are standing here, that Queen Naomi is coming back, and that actions need to be taken, that Oni need to take action. He need to put things in place, like he need to call elders, he need to do meeting, he need to do like me as I am like this, like as a king, with my position, people are saying I must do this before people can leave. He said yes. So that this, he said we all know that a king will always be king, and as a king that he is, uh, um, courtesy demand that he will use his discretion, he will use his wisdom as a king, and that was exactly what they said he did. He actually called one of the elders and asked the elders to address them, why they said Oni now went inside. And it was the elders that now addressed them and told them that, look, what the monarch has said is true, that they should not worry, that the elders are already working on it, that they will get back to them. Of course, they understood. And this elder is the elder that knows exactly how to convince these people, knows exactly how to talk to these people, even though Oni has actually spoken to them. And of course, because of the kind of person that Oni is, Oni know how to handle matters. They say as he was there addressing the people, Oni had already called the DSS, and they have come. They've started arresting one or two persons. That was when it was now done on the talks that this matter is not the way they think it should be. That them insisting that Oni must must do everything right there in their presence was the biggest mistake they made, and that was how they said they were arrested, and most of them fled away, they ran away. And those ones that were with the elders, where the elder was trying to convince them, were actually arrested, because of course they were in the palace. There was no how they could leave the palace. That was how they were arrested, and they were actually detained. And Oni said investigation has to go on, because these people has to tell him who actually sponsored them. Because as at this time, they said Oni actually put a call through to Queen Naomi, asking Queen Naomi why will she do this kind of thing. And Queen Naomi was like, what is it? That there's nothing, she didn't do anything. Say, okay, did you send anybody to the palace, a message or whatever? I said, no message. What kind of message? That if I have anything to tell you, you know I will call you to let you know. I didn't send any message. He said, look at what is on ground. They said Queen Naomi shouted that, how could these people be mean, that it's not her, that even the brothers, one of the family member can, we even think of things like that, that this kind of thing can never happen. How was that? They said Oni was okay, no problem, that he know what to do. That and Queen Naomi was even suggesting that Oni should get them arrested, that they must provide who is the person who is behind this thing, because this person's aim is to see that they finally put gap between Oni and Queen Naomi, like coming to cause a total confusion, coming to cause a total enmity between Oni and Queen Naomi. And that was exactly this person's aim was, because seeing things like that, we want Oni to feel that yes, this is the height of it for Queen Naomi to send talks to his palace. So my people, is not a small. This is what we came across on the street or social media. So, like I always said, they are all alleged stories, they are not for sound information. Okay. So as we speak right now, they said even the Oloris are running helter skelter, especially the ones that are behind, because there is no smoke without fire, like our people will say. If not, why would this thing be like this? Why would these Oloris be restless if maybe one or two of them does not have hand in it? Thank you so much to all my returning subscribers and all my new subscribers. I love you guys. I appreciate you. God bless you. Like on your way again. Bye for now. Thank you so much.